Yo, how's everyone feeling? I'm sorry about uh, the lack of battles with the tournament. I've had quite a bit to do, but we're finally going to get on and watch Nectablud and Hunter. I have not seen this battle yet. I have been anticipating it. These are both some of my English homeboys, um, and Nectablud I know personally. I've known him from school, and Hunter is one of my buddies, and I talk to him on Skype now. So it's happy days, happy days. Now, me and Nectablud, I have helped him out with his computer. I'm sure I've mentioned it before. He's basically got a cardboard box. I'm not gonna lie, he's got a cardboard box as a computer. But the other week I said to him, well, other month even, I said, you know what, you want to upgrade your computer? Stick a graphics card in there. So that is exactly what he did. So he stuck a graphics card. It was the 650 Ti. Yes, maybe not be the best card ever made, but it's a brand new card and it fits the bill, it fits his computer. It's a tiny 5-inch card, like something else, not going to mention AA. Mine's about 11 inches. Actually, no, I've got two 11-inch cards. That sounds slightly dodgy, but we shall get moving on right away. So, I mean, it plays everything in Ultra at about a good steady 30 to 40 FPS, so it's all good. Now, this, I'm guessing, is going to be Nectablud. So I'm sorry if I call him Harrison throughout the duration of this battle, because that is his real name, and I do sometimes mix between the two. So I'm going to try and say Nectablud. So Nectablud is going the Takeda clan. Takeda are my favourite clan just because they just look so boss. They look so badass. A bit BA, as Bruticus would say. They do like to favour their cavalry, which looks like he's playing in good Takeda fashion. He has decided to bring 3 Katana Samurai, 2 Yari Shigaru on the other side. It's a good choice. He's then got 2 Bow Cav, which are extremely annoying. He then also is fielding he's fielding Fire Cav. Very, very nice. I did not see that. I thought they were just Yari Cav. Meanwhile, Hunter, he shall be hosting some Yari Shigaru. He will also have some Bosam. He will also then be fielding full Katana Samurai and then a Katana Hero. And everyone sing along, make them plays happen. Hero units make the plays happen. And he's also got 2 Yari Cav and a Katana Cav. Katana Cav has been pretty darn useful thus far. We've seen some good Katana Cav charges, and I'm loving them. And he shall be playing the Shimazu clan. So these guys are obviously sword jackers. They love a bit of sword. So far, I mean, the tournament was awesome. I'm not gonna lie. We are, if you've probably seen the video already, Bruticus's birthday bash. That's what we've called it. So, well, this was the Christmas Cup, the CC. We're now going to have the BBB, which is going to be the Bruticus birthday bash, and that'll be a lot of fun, hopefully. A few people have said they can't make it so far, so we might change. We're not entirely sure just yet, so we could change the dates if needs be, because obviously people are going back to, I don't know, school or work or whatever. So I don't know, it's up for discussion. So Harrison's going to kick it off by doing pretty much what I did. He's actually doing exactly what I did in my battle against Samurai, which is take your main body of your army up here, because this is the highest point in the battle, and he's also beginning to kite with his bow cav whilst keeping sort of spear cavalry over here hidden. It's a nice idea. This is exactly how I played against Samurai. He really wants to lure these Yari cav in, take them out with his fire cav, which will just annihilate them, and he's ranked them up quite considerably as well. And once his cavalry is taken out, he's won basically, because with all this sword infantry here, Hunter has only got 1 Yari Shigaru protecting them. You know, I mean, protecting all of this with just 1 Yari Shigaru, you're going to have a poor formation if your cavalry gets taken out, because you'll be defending against enemy cavalry. So really, Hunter's got to make sure his cavalry stays in the game for as long as possible, just so that fire cav in the distance isn't going to all wreak havoc. And ouch, that was pretty darn painful. That was a good move by Nectablud, as cavalry are pretty darn weak against cavalry are weak against bow units. But this is a pretty poor move. I would not do this. I would not advocate this. But we're still going to get a nice charge off. Ouch. I'm guessing Harrison probably won that, or Nectablud. That was a good move as well. He took in 1 unit, and then the other one came around the side. he got a good 30 odd kills. Ooh, 50 kills. That's pretty darn nice. If I mean, I just wouldn't have done this if I was Hunter. I mean, facing off against Fire Cav with the Arrow Cav, it's not really going to work, as both of the charge bonuses are the same. The Cav bonus is the same. The only thing that's different is that Nectablud's Fire Cav are going to sustain for much, much longer in melee attack, as Hunter's Yarrow Cav have only got 6 melee attack, where Nectablud's has got 13 melee attack, so really it's not looking too good. And he's even charged in his Katana Cav, which will not prove very costly for Nectablud, as he will just be able to chomp through them because of that bonus will get them a lot. So Nectablood's seen the gap in the bow cav, for the bow cav even, in Hunter's army. He's now going to begin to make his advance. This is looking extremely dangerous. If I were Nectablud, I would just take all of my bow cav, stick them into tight formation. I would then charge them directly into all of this Katana infantry, because this, oh my god, I would literally just be like, this is like I dream of this, basically. I dream of this sort of a situation where you've just got fringes of Katana infantry and just masses of it. But it looks like we're going to have a nice little charge here. This is going to be very slow but very painful at the same time. And this is cinematic potential, and oh no, Hunter's going to get the charge off. Oh no, Hunter got the charge off, which means Nectablud is going to be behind, and his melee defense will now be coming into effect. But the morale's looking pretty good at the moment. This hacking on in green. Really, Nectablud needs to be using his cavalry more effectively. You can't just sit back and shoot with bow cav all day. You have to get them in there in tight formation. And literally, I mean, if he got his fire cav here, which he's going to do, put them into a nice long extended line, and that one, he's seen that this is what he needs to do, which is a very, very good move. This is so cinematic. This is so cinematic. This would look so pretty in a cinematic, as I've said now for the 3rd time. Oh, delightful. Oh, I love the graphics in this game. Looks so nice. But this is a good move. He's managed to charge in. He's managed to break the morale slightly of these guys. But unfortunately, the Katana hero is not going to be phased. Bitch, please, is all he's saying to that Fire Cav charge. And Harrison really should be getting his Gaida Shinjin in and hitting this Katana unit. If I were... So, I mean, this cavalry can be used to such better effect. He really, really has to put these guys into melee. He's got these spears occupied. He can manoeuvre around, hit these bow infantry, and hit this unit from behind. Even with his general, he could do the same. But you know, I mean, Hunter is still going strong. It's this Katana hero which is definitely pulling he's making the plays happen. As I say, every single battle that comes on, Katana hero makes them plays happen, and there he is. There is the gold guy. He makes the plays happen because you'll see here in the corner, so in this little box thing here, if you look at it in the corner, it says at the bottom there, can hide in woodland, resistant to morale shock, and if you look at the bottom one, good stamina, second to bottom, that's it, encourages nearby units. These guys are like secondary generals. They will encourage your units to do extremely well, but it looks like Nectablud is about to be flanked, and this is not looking good. Oh my god, we're going to get a lovely charge off. He then turns his general around and smacks straight into Katana infantry, which is very, very nice. But really, he has to get, if he gets these these bow units into melee, hits the back of these Katana infantry, the game will just be over for Hunter. It would be over. You know, this is just unbelievable how exposed Hunter has been for the whole match. You know, you have to use your cavalry much, much more wiser than this. But I mean, if it comes to the worst, at least he'll have ammunition and he can just kite for the rest of the game, which would be very useful. And yes, this is going to do some damage, but he has to charge them into melee, break the morale. Now his general is fleeing to Gaida Shinjin. That is very poor of you. I don't like you anymore. And he's getting some nice kills though. He's definitely getting some nice kills from these bow units, but they will be getting picked at by these bow samurai. If I were him, I'd start to micro my cavalry. I'd take these guys round. I'd hit the bow units, I'd then hit the sword units. I mean, you know, Hunter's not got any mobility now anymore. His general was killed, I think, and he really, you know, I mean, these spear units are the only units that are going to keep him in the game, because while these spear units are alive, Nectablud is not really going to have too much opportunity to be charging. His only opportunity will just be to pepper them with arrows, make those Yareshigari break, and then he can just charge all day long, you know, every day, all day, every day. So I mean, what he has to do, Hunter, is he's got to get his units into the woodland. He's got to get them so that they're nice and protected by this Yareshigari, so that we don't get any charges off. So if I were him, I'd take him into this nice thick forest over here, this Finboss as we call it in geography, which is called Fine Bush, no smirks added. Now he has to take him into the forest because forests will dampen any bow damage taken, and it looks like he might just be trying to do that. But at the same time, I mean, he's got it going for him, Hunter. He's got a lot of men left. It's going to take Nectablud a while to get back from this. He's also got bow units to keep Nectablood's bow cav at bay. He's got spear units so they can't charge, and then he's just got an ample supply of katana infantry, and his katana hero is still packing with 32 out of 40 men left. So really, it's all, the balance is completely in Hunter's favour because this bar at the top clearly indicates. But I mean, really, these bow cav were pretty much the make or break. They really should have been used to you know, get in, hammer and anvil the crap out of all of this sword infantry, but you know, it's just a learning curve. And it was basically this flank which was the deciding battle. Oh, and guess who was in this flank? Oh, it was the what's his name? It's the oh yeah, it's the Katana hero, because he makes some plays happen. So it was, you know, this guy will act as a second general. He does inspire nearby units. So you can't just rely on taking out the general. This kind of makes a secondary general. So you kill the hero, kill the general, and the game is up in terms of morale. So really, this isn't going to do much benefit for Nectablud at the moment. He has to charge in his bow units at Hunter's bow units, really. It's his best option. At the moment, these guys are shooting in two different directions at once, which is nice. And I think they've got more, yeah, they've got more ammunition as well. Now, I'm not too sure about the ring around the rosy cavalry stuff, because for me it never normally works. I mean, Armored Terezu, he is a boss at skirmishing, and he'll definitely know for sure, which I'm sure he'll comment in this, yeah, in the comment section. He'll comment about that. I mean, it is good though. It's supposed to increase the accuracy, and I'm not entirely sure about the damage, but you know, they're supposed to be even better. Yeah, see the accuracy and the reload. The accuracy is just off the chain. Who knew? Would you rather stand still and fire your bow, or would you rather just kind of run around in a circle and fire a bow? Which one's more accurate, do you think? Oh, of course, it's being mobile all the time. Why not? So it looks like, unfortunately, Harrison, yeah, Nectablud has kind of just ran out of men. His guys just don't care anymore, and Hunter has taken the last battle in stage 1. So it has been a very, very nice battle so far. Well, tournament, should I say? I've got some more stuff on the way. I'm now kind of making these in all 1080, so it's really nice, crispy, clear quality. And yeah, I mean, that's the only thing that's been bugging me for a while. I'm gonna have to get my laptop back online because for some reason the internet is blown on it, and that means I can just do some stuff and I can upload more easily. So things to take from that. For Hunter, overexposed units. Really, that's why I bring a lot of Naginata attendants. I mean, in classics battles you don't get Naginata attendants, but definitely think of the Ashigaru as a way of just negating any cavalry. If you just go heavy on Yari, if you go heavy spear units, then you don't even need to bring cavalry, but to be honest, I'd recommend cavalry in almost every single game you play. So let's look at this. Hunter, Katana hero, again making them plays happen. Got quadruple his number. The Katana Samurai doing very well. Even the Bow Samurai did extremely well. I wasn't really expecting them to do too much in the battle, but there you go. And the Fire Cav, they did extremely well. These Bow Cav units, again, I will say, could have been used to maximum potential, but unfortunately, Nectablud wasn't quite thinking just in tune. But I mean, it's still good. It's still good. I mean, hopefully you'll watch this and you'll learn something from it. So that is the end of stage 1, and I hope you have a good day. Bye bye.